Here's Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg. And now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by for the sidelines. David?
Well, guys, DeMar DeRozan grew up in California, and he idolized Kobe Bryant.
DA, you can see that influence. Great stuff. Thanks for the report. Look like it's going to be a battle of the boards tonight, Clark. Rebounding, something we always don't get a lot of exposure to so much. Tonight, I think it's going to mean a lot.
You know, Kevin, it's one of the key stats you kind of look at game to game. But with these two particular teams, it really becomes a focal point because they're both so physical and aggressive. And I think it will come down to which team can assert itself on the glass and win that battle.
And you love good rebounding.
Always. That was part of my game. And I always have a special level of respect for the glass eaters out there.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Gay and Aldridge are up front. Young is out there with Murray. And it's DeRozan in at the three, the small forward. And Young kicks to Gay. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Beverly. He breaks it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. AI in the post. DeRozan defending. With nobody on him, he parries the jumper.
And you can tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Beverly with the ball. 11 points for him in that last game against Oklahoma City. Davis, the pass to Holiday. Now, here's AI. DeRozan defending. Shot clock at 3. And it's Davis missing.
You know, the defense knew how to play at that time. Liked how they made their presence felt without committing the foul.
Murray. Sweet little floater.
Splendid release on the floater. When executed correctly, it's a beautiful, effective shot.
Outside Holiday. Here's AI. And AI throws it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Here's DeRozan. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, you know, Greg, they can count on him to get buckets. I mean, he's getting the ball because he's very efficient when he has it.
AI can't hit. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Murray, good.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And we're about halfway through the season. What better time to see how the Rookie of the Year race is starting to shape up. A lot of bright stars on this list. You look at AI. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season. Sitting pretty at that number 1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special, special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
I ditto all of that. I mean, it's taken him only about half one of the faces of the NBA to come, barring injury.
Basket counts.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Outside Holiday. End of this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Deep 2 from Beverly. Nails the wide open jump shot. Beverly's got his first bucket in this one. Spurs leading by 4. Outside DeRozan. Takes a shot at the elbow. Pelicans pull it in.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there over the knee. And the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game. inside DeRozan. Young outside. Not loose.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's AI. Hits it. He's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of
And Young kicks to Murray. Outside Aldridge. Pocket 6. And stolen by AI. Outside for Davis. Randall finds Beverly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Young. No good. That would have tied it. Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
I tell you what, how efficient they were at scoring the basketball, especially for an away game, that was impressive.
Well, I think the key was the determination and grit and toughness they played with. You got to be focused to do that, and they were.
Pass to DeRozan. Over AI. And that one hits back high.
He's not shooting a high percentage right now, and part of the reason could be that his shot quality is poor, and he's just got to be a little smarter about his shots.
Shoots it up. Nice touch on the shot from close range. AI's got 15 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. In an effort to protect the players, games are called a little tighter sometimes. That said, Clark, which guys still bring the physicality that draw the eyes and the attention of the officials?
Well, some of these guys bring attention to themselves by virtue of their reputation, but in terms of physical presence, Steven Adams, to me, is just a behemoth of a guy.
He's grit. He's just all grit, isn't he?
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he just oozes that with his size and the way he goes about his work.
Here's Payton, and he could not get them one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Elfrid Payton is known primarily for his playmaking ability. The way he moves the ball is exactly what you want from your point guard.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Ian Clark's checked in for Drew Holiday. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Young. The pass to Bertens. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And before you know it, the rookie's on a roll. The hottest shooters in the last 10 games. You look at AI, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. New Orleans leading by 4. Now Payton. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's AI. And AI throws it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Here's White. It's deflected. AI outside. Hurdle with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Here's Forbes. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Here's Payton. Passes to Diallo. Out to the right wing. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's DeRozan. That's tipped.
Tell you what, Kevin, it would be helpful if he would start to contribute a little more on
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Hill, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to come around. A little separation.
Yeah, he doesn't back down from anybody, Greg. Effective at getting the room he wants, and then gets his shot off in time.
Wood, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Big kicks to Clark. And there's the pass to AI. 43 seconds left in the first. And they pick up 2. 28 points for him.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Passes to Burke. And here's Mills. To Forbes. Fires for 3. It's Clark with the rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And AI throws it down.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
Tone setting, that's what I call it. Grabbing this one by the throat early on and squeezing it hard.
Mills, that's a 2-pointer.
He never makes it easy for shooters when he's nearby. He's a guy who does a nice job to keep moving his feet and contesting shots.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Right back after this break. DeMar DeRozan last season opened up about his battles with the people.
Shame to talk.
They love the honesty and the free throw. Platoon swap here for New Orleans. AI in the post. DeRozan defending. Here's AI. And AI throws it down.
And offensively, they've done a great job here of staying in rhythm.
Well, I tell you what, Greg, their offense has really been productive this half, and I absolutely love the shots they've taken so far.
On the court for San Antonio. Gay and Aldridge are up front. Murray out there with Young. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. And AI with the basket on the assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists in the game. The Spurs come into this one following a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Julius Randle is a young power forward, a little undersized for that position, but fairly dependable. Good how to finish inside. Surprised his rookie option wasn't picked up, but he made the best of it in free agency.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Thunder put on a show. He ended up with 65 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
I know I won't forget it for a while, and you have to think he'll keep it rolling here tonight. When you're that hot, it takes a while to do that.
And you know what, Greg? I think defensively, they're going to be ready for him. They won't make things easy. Coming off a game like he just had, I mean, he's going to get a bunch of attention.
And for Randall, a free agent this past summer, it seems he never felt truly wanted by the team that drafted him.
Well, he's dealt with injuries early in his career and a lot of trade rumors, which can affect a young player in a negative way. I think he's still shown solid improvement in his first handful of years in the league. And again, you've got to recall and remember how young some of these guys are. Even when they've been in the league 4, 5, 6 years, some of these guys are like 22, 23 years old. And that's still not enough time for them to fully mature as players.
Here's Aldridge. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Well, I liked the first quarter he had. And I'm loving the second quarter even more. Playing with a lot lot of momentum right now.
Vader on the way and off the prime, and in it goes. 9 points for Davis.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's DeRozan. Got a hand on it, and they're able to recover. A nice shot by Aldridge.
You know, even though he's been on, they still are behind. I mean, there's only so much he can do.
Pass to Beverly. Kicks it to AI. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Clark, you had a tremendous college career, excluding yourself. Give me the best NBA player from your alma mater.
Wow. I would probably lean towards Jerry Lucas as the best player coming out of Ohio State. And then you look at his pro career, was pretty solid as well. I thought Herb Williams had a fantastic and long pro career. John Havlicek maybe would rise to the level of the best NBA player of the group that came out of Ohio State. Jim Jackson is another name. Evan Turner still playing. But I think John Havlicek probably in longevity, championships, Hall of Fame stature. I think he may be the best NBA bucket.
I'm going to put Clark Kellogg in there, too.
Oh, I didn't play long enough.
Shots good from Young.
You know, effective from the interior. Young is someone who looks to score once he's that close.
The pass to Beverly. He kicks to AI. Hits it again. Wow.
Once again, he's reached the 40-point mark as there has been no slowing him down all season.
GA, with all these 40-point performances, he's close to matching the mark for third most 40-point games in a single year.
Well, we haven't seen this many 40-point games in a long time. He is close to matching his airness. Michael Jordan, who scored 40 points an incredible 37 times back in '87.
Free throw good, AI.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
And Young kicks to Gay. Charity stripe shot and another basket for San Antonio.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Yeah, looking to turn things around here, Greg, and cut into this lead.
AI right side. 51 seconds left in the first half. Basket counts. AI's got 43 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And Young kicks to Gay. From 13, he can't hit that time. And New Orleans will go the other way with it.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Yeah, and Gay can certainly slam it home. Got to keep this guy away from the rim or he's going to posterize you.
Holiday against Murray. Outside Holiday. For Murray. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. New Orleans on top, opening up a huge gap. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. Too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up
one from AI.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to. Just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, you know, good things happen when he cuts to the rim, Greg, and you cut into the heart of the defense like that, makes things easy.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So the Pelican 5 right now. Down low, it's Randall and Davis. Patrick Beverly out there with Holiday, and it's AI in at the 3 spot.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
And so Young will bring it up for San Antonio. Gay outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. New Orleans gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's Randall. Back to AI. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them. At the line for 2. He throw good, AI. He's off on the second. The Spurs shooting well, 50% from the floor. Holiday against Murray. Outside DeRozan. Pelicans pull it in.
No other way to say it. Flat out bad defense. Didn't even contest the shot. Lucky for them, he misfired on it.
And that one's good by Davis.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Down low. Here's DeRozan. No good.
Low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
And remarkable how Gay cuts to the basket. Terrific at getting the defense to body him on that drive.
And Rudy Gay, Greg, has always been a fantastic scorer since he came into the NBA.
And Gay doesn't do as much scoring as he once did, but he has become more efficient. Doesn't have plays ran for him, gets looks through his instinct. And as he's gotten older, Gay has become even more crafty with how he scores.
The tenacity, the attention to detail. It's why these guys are in complete control.
And you know what, Greg? They are crushing it on both ends. I mean, in total control right now.
Poked away. It's stolen by Randall. The feed to Beverly. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
You look at AI, and I'm sure he was hoping he'd be higher in the voting at this point, but the competition is so stiff this season.
It really is. I mean, there are dunk artists on just about every team in the league, and he's a heck of an athlete, but just hadn't separated himself from the rest of the competition.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 11 points for Gay.
And Gay is superb at knowing where to run to in the open floor. A clever forward who finds ways to score in the fast break.
AI in the post. DeRozan defending. And it's AI missing. Spurs have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Gay passes to Young.
Yeah, great work inside. Give Young an edge there, and he'll make you fouling on the way up.
First trip to the line for him here.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Davis. Ian Clark comes in for Drew Howland. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Patrick Beverly. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Absolutely, Greg. I mean, they're getting crushed, killed, hammered, pulverized in the post.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Young. And San Antonio shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Rosen dishes to White. Back to DeRozan. Fires the three. Plumlee with the rebound. Here's AI. Nice D from DeRozan. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pirtle, no one around him. Again, the miss by the Spurs. For New Orleans, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Count that one. Clark's got 7.
Oh, I love the way Payton is always looking to swing the ball. I mean, he's constantly on the lookout for the ball reversal to help an open teammate get a shot.
Here is Forbes, covered by Payton. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for New Orleans.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
New Orleans making a switch here. Woods checked in.
And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. And that will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. 3-on-3. Passes it to White. Kicks it to Pirtle. Here is Forbes. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots a fader. That misses off the backboard. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Knocks it loose. Outside, White. Sweet little floater.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. To the inside. Here's AI. And good! He hits it again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. White against Payton. Has to Forbes. This one for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. AI left side. Clark kicks to AI. Pass to Plumlee. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Just 4 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Outside, White. And there's the pass to Forbes. Over Payton. That shot misses. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Here's AI. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 5 assists in the game.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
White against Payton. And White kicks to DeRozan. Pass to Bertans. Here is Forbes. The wide open look here for DeRozan. San Antonio again missing. New Orleans has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Now here's AI. He's covered closely and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And it's been about that execution offensively. I mean, they have been superb.
Yeah, and you know, the ball moves faster than anybody's can, so that great ball movement and decision making, they're making all the right moves, Greg.
And good that time. Forbes has got 5 points so far.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Clark, the pass to AI. And it's good for 2. AI's got 56 points in the game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's good. 7 points in the game.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
Payton finds Clark. Now, here's AI. Uses the glass to finish the layup. AI's got 58.
Yep, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game, and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about
it. Here is Forbes. 7 points in the game. Here's the Plumlee's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's AI. Another one goes. Incredible. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Now, here's DeRozan. 12 points for him. Pirtle dishes to DeRozan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Boy, DeRozan is a treat to watch. This guy is athletic, and he throws down some monster dunks. This dude is sick at the rim.
Diallo, he's checked in for Wood. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for the Spurs. Mills comes in for Brent Forbes. Clark kicks to Payton. 18 feet out. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And San Antonio shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. Aldridge, the pass to DeRozan. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Diallo. Diallo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Feeds to AI. Back to Clark. Pass to Diallo. Here's Clark. 10 points. Here's AI. They shoot again. And another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And the free throw stats there. 6 of 8 shooting, so 75% so far. Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Davis is checked in for Plumlee. Holiday comes in for Ian Clark. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Elfrid Payton. Then for the Spurs, Gay comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Young is subbed in for White. And stolen by AI. Outside for Davis. Pass to Diallo. AI left side. Just 5 on the clock. Gay with the defensive effort. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Now the pass to Mills. Aldridge with it. Defended by Beverly. Pass to Gay. It's hauled in by Diallo.
Yeah, that's just poor decision making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Greg, I just think he was in a hurry. He flat out rushed it. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there. He actually was in a brain neutral position.
And that one's good. AI.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
And here's Mills. He's got 7. Gay kicks to Young. Back to Gay. Trying to get something going. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. AI. Good defensive work there by Young.
Yeah, good interior D there. Prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
And so it's New Orleans. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with the big group substitution here for New Orleans. Wood, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. AI comes in for Stanley Johnson. Clark, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Patrick Beverly. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Rudy Gay's checked in for Pondexter. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Marco Bellinelli. White, he's checked in for Walker. Young is subbed in for Patty Mills.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for New Orleans.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
You know, no matter what happens next time they meet, I think this was the biggest game they'll play against each other this season. Getting that 2-1 advantage means so much.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for AI.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
On the floor for San Antonio, Gang and Aldridge are up front. White is out there with Young. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. And he knocks down the first one. Falls, so he hits both of them. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Big time. Good shot.
Exactly what play, fellas. Where to play.
Thank you.